So, hello and welcome by Tier 2 Race 5 Season 10 Japan. This is SVDK69 back on the mic for you guys. I've been missing in action for a few weeks, but yeah, not an issue at all now. I'm back here again for everyone. Just to give you guys a little bit of a download on what's happening in Tier 2. So, Tier 2 is sitting at the moment. Let's check out the standings. So in the constructors we got Ferrari leading with 141 points, then Mercedes with 110 and Williams with 101. And from there on out we've got Haas, Red Bull, Visa Cash App, RB, McLaren, Alpine, Kick Sauber and Aston Martin. Following with that, let's look at your top places in the running in the Drivers' Championship. We've got Mamanga running right in the front with 113 points. Then we got Snotkop right behind him just with 86, and Boneless with 76 at third position. And from there on out we're running Atomov Milk, Sticky Nicky, Destroyer, Osman, Jonko, Blue Turtle, El Cheese, Chef Bar, Key Cracker, Clark Kalel, Warrior, Percival 1, Chums, Sci-Fi Mega Hype, Revox Lucian, Treno, and Kieran by the way. So hopefully we see some exciting action tonight at Japan. I know with Tier 3 last night we did run some like a nice dry quali, but we did run into quite a bit of rain in the main race. Here and there running up and down, but yeah, not too bad. Very clean race last night in Tier 3. Also for the guys that haven't checked out, catch Tier 1 also racing tonight. Your host will be there, will be France. He's hosting Tier 1 tonight. Also racing in Japan. So just to see a little bit on the penalty side, after 4 races, running into the fifth race. The top 3 people running with penalty points is Clark Kalel, Safa Mega Hype, both with 4 penalty points already, and then Blue Turtle right behind them with 3. So yeah, so quite a bit of a close action there on who's the dirtiest driver in Tier 2. So as we're going, let's see. Clock is ticking, 24 seconds to go. Then we will be heading into quali. And go into the reds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go quali. See, everyone is hungry and waiting to go. Almost there. Let's go, guys. Here we go. So I want to get my menus right here. Broadcast, fastest lap, detail, no. Telemetry, lap data, track map, yes. Okay, let's see who will be heading out first. While everyone gets their setups ready. Quality time in Tier 3 for P1 was a 129.5. Let's see what Tier 2 can hold for us tonight. Let's see the guys from Tier 3 is who's heading out. that we've got Percival 1 heading out on his outlap. I must remember how my buttons work here. Oh, there we go. 2 weeks not on the comms, you sometimes forget your buttons. I see a few guys also on track behind him, but quite a distance behind. Let's see, might be getting ready now for his hot lap so long. Let's see what time he will put onto the board and see where he's setting the bar. Yo, a little bit of a low gear shift there. Here we go. I see Blue Turtles hoing his action again for tonight to start at the back. We go burning that ERS battery. Nice and fast through the first corner. Very smoothly done. Just stay off the curbs. The curbs are quite slippery here in Japan. Not too bad so far. Nice and clean lap. A little bit late on the turn in, but still kept it under control. Percival not running too bad so far on his first lap here. Like to see what bar he sets for the rest of the grid here. Oh, he's run out of battery on the back straight. Yo, you can't let that happen. So 129.740. See, I had a McLaren that was next up. See if I've got the right McLaren here. No, I've got Revox Lucian here on his hot. Ooh, a little bit wide there out of that corner. Osman with a 128. Sure. We head back here. I'm missing, I'm not blind tonight. That's a white car, so that'll be a horse. That's Key Cracker. Here we go. Let's check out Key Cracker on his hot lap here. Making the horse proud here, if I can put it like that. There's a tight battle in the constructors between Red Bull and Haas going in Tier 3 at the moment. So let's see how the Haas is performing. Obviously I'm rooting for the Haas because I'm running for them in Tier 3. Snotkop with a 128.472. Hey, these Tier 2 Okies are going a dik stikkend here tonight. Cool, Sticky Nicky with a 128.4. If you look nicely between your first to sixth position, you're looking at a 4/10 of a second difference between the top guy, or between the top six there. Key Cracker 130.6. See Warrior here getting, I think he must have been validated. It's hold on for Destroyer. Everyone's lapping. Trainer is still in the pits. See what Destroyer can do here for us tonight. So you got Lunar, Percival, Warrior running in the 129s. In Chums, Boneless, Key Cracker in the 130s, and then Revox Lucian in the 131. Nicely keeping out of the way of a hot lap, not blocking. Nicely done for Destroyer, putting him in 8th position there. Kieran BTW 128.1. So estimation for P1, what are you guys guessing? I would say about a 127.4 from what it seems, because the track hasn't been rubbered in yet. So that's my guess. Let's follow Treno here. Treno is busy with his outlap. Key Cracker is going a crack at it again. We'll catch up to Treno just now. Checking to see what Key Cracker is doing here. But he's running at a medium on his ERS, not a hot lap. I think your ERS mode, I think you need to just change. But it's quite shocking here. It's running at a medium and not even that. Uh, 130, a lot of improvement can be done, but not too bad, very clean. Let's see what Treno is up to, coming around the last corner. He's going to start his lap now. DRS wide open. Burn that battery, baby, burn. Let's follow him through the S's. See if he can keep it clean. I know his teammate is right behind him on a hot lap as well, chums. Oh, that's a wide. And he's still carrying on with that lap. So, hey. On that back straight, and he's burning that battery here. You just keep a slight bit just for the last end, just to push you after that quick S. What's Treno going to put on the board here? Well, 130, only putting him in 15th. Let's follow into Chums. Where's Chums? Chums is coming in. Can he improve? 130, just, but he hasn't improved his position yet. Trepa. There we go, let's see. It's the Aston Martin. You can definitely see that the track is starting to getting rubbered in slight bit. Here and there slight bit of improvements, but not that great as of yet. And thank you for the guys that's joined in. Oh, a little bit of a snap there coming through that corner from Trevor. Maybe just a slight bit of an adjustment on his brake bias or his differentials. Sauber moving out of the way nicely there for both cars coming through behind him. Can Trevor improve? And he's improved to 6th. Destroyer is also up to 4th. Snotkop. Let's follow Snotkop. Where is he on the track at the moment? He's coming now. Here we go. Sticky Nicky with a 128 flat. Yo. Sticky Nicky made it stick. Catching a little bit of curb on there, but not too much, just nice and smooth out of that turn. The Alpine's moving out of his way there. Nicely done, nicely done. Now we're coming to the back straight. So we've got a caution there in sector 2-3. Just maybe cars slowing down for others to come past. See, there's a Red Bull there. Trevor had to back out on Snotkop had to back out on that one. Sorry about that. Thinking too much of Trevor here at the moment. See, Luna. If I'm not mistaken, Luna has just joined us now tonight. I think this is his debut race, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's his debut tonight. Yeah, I assume it's his debut. It's only... sitting with a 129.5. 129.5 was a P1 for Tier 3 last night. So he's already, and he's sitting in P10 for that time. Can he improve on his time? Yeah. Yes, he's moved up to P9 now. To go boneless this season in the Williams. The previous season he was racing for Red Bull. Let's see if he can bring the Williams name back up again. Quite a few guys on the outlaps coming to that last stretch of quali. See if boneless can improve from P11. Boneless sitting in third position at the moment. The Drivers' Championship, 10 points behind Snortkorp. But Snortkorp is running at P6 at the moment, so yeah. Gonna have to make this work to get closer to Snortkorp. Osman, all the way from Mauritius, running a 127.9. Yo! Let's see if anyone can push that even further up. I predicted a 127.5, but boneless slot but up on his time. Kieran with a 0.8. And boneless stays in P10. Follow Mamanga here. What a lucky name to say. He just slipped off the tongue. Mamanga. I think if I'm not mistaken, this is your championship leader at the moment. Mamanga running in P5. Oh, a little bit of a clip there on the sand. That might have just cost him a slot, but a few seconds there. Only one still running is Oh, Snortkorp. I only saw that now. 127.538. So my predictions were spot on tonight. Mamanga still stay P5. Hyper acid whitey. Oh, a little bit wide there. The other Ferrari getting closer to his teammate. Got no time on the board at the moment. Wat the fuck het daar gebeur? Okay, I got fucking confabulated there for a second. I had a glitch. Random but weird. So there you go, guys. So P1 on the we got Snotcorp, Kieran, Osman, Sticky Nicky, Monga, Atom of Milk, Destroyer, Treff Bar, Luna, Boneless, Warrior, Percival, Keycracker, Treno, Chums, Revox Lucian, Hyper Acid, and Blue Turtle. See, let's check here. Any incidents, track limits. Oh, speeding in the pit lane there. But you can be lucky, it's not in the race yet. So no penalty picked up there for now. So now we're going for a 5-minute break before we start the race. A little bit of overcast. If any of the drivers are on my stream here, give me a little bit of what the weather is going to be like for the race. So for those that's watching, the main race will be starting at 20:44. Still got another 4 minutes before the lights goes on. T-minus 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. And we'll see those lights come on bright red, and we'll see when they drop. Feels so lucky to be back on the comms again. Yeah, missed 2 races here on the comms. And yeah, my last comms, I know there was quite a bit of a few laughs about it. But yeah, well, at least the dog is sleeping far away tonight. Blue Turtle starting at the back. Can he make up those spots? Also, Japan doesn't have a lot of overtaking places except the straights. Unless you have a late dive into one of the turns, try to make it nice, clean pass, catching someone. It's going to be quite an interesting race to see. Here we go. And off we go. Off we go. Let me get my menu ready here. There we go. Got Kieran in the lead. Snortkop lost it to Kieran Sticky. We've got here at the back changing a few positions. We've got Revox already with a penalty. Yo. Kieran pulling away from Snortkop at 1.1 seconds. Oh, and we've got a Kick Sauber running wide there. So far it looks like not too bad of a start, nice and clean. But Kieran is definitely making headway here at the moment between himself and Snortkop, especially with Snortkop starting at P1. Yeah. We've got Mamunga and Osman here very close to one another as well. And then Destroyer up until, say, P12. And Revox. Check here quickly. What is the penalty for? The drive-through, so it must have been a collision in the beginning of the race. Tires, quite interesting. Everyone running on the mediums. Atom of Milk, Warrior and Trainer on the hards. Yeah. Comes in the pits. I assume he most probably changing wing here. Or he did change the wing. Position changes. Most gained so far is Blue Turtle up from 18th to 14th. Revox up to 13th. But the drive-through penalty is going to drop him down quite far at the back. The Munga is right here on top of Osman. Smelling those fumes, but just staying right behind him. Can Mamunga make a move on the home straight? Kieran is just flying at the moment. Our championship leaders. Yeah, Oh, P3 all the way to P6, P7, all right on top of one another here. The slightest mistake and then you're going to get a position up here. Atom of Milk now coming, joining the party here. Slight bit behind Trap Bomb. Oh, someone hitting the sign. Someone didn't like that sign at all. The battle between Percival and Warrior. And then Revox right on top of Warrior's tail there. But also, just remember that he's running the hard tire. And the other guys are medium, so they will definitely be faster than Warrior. See Blue Turtle here. He's overtaken Revox. Next on his hit list is Warrior. Blue Turtle's gone past Warrior now. Treno past Revox. Revox falling, oh, he's in the pits. Oh, for serving his drive-through. Smart Corp running in P3 now. Can Sticky Nicky make up the time up to Kieran. Kieran is leading by 2.3 seconds. Quite a nice strong lead so early in the race. Snortcorp just falling behind. But still, there's a strong battle between P2 all the way to P8. Sticky Nicky brought down their 2.5 seconds to 1.5. This is going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. They're probably running a bit of less downforce than what Kieran is running. I see through the S's he was running a slight bit slower. See, he's back down to the 2 second mark there. So obviously the lower downforce does definitely help on the longer straights, but it's not your friend when it comes to the turns. Not go pick up 6/10 of a second there, but can he bring that down even more? See, Percival was right up to Blue Turtle and then he's dropped down now to 1 second. Blue Turtle making up good positions. Already running at P10. Oh, sorry guys. Go. Blue Turtle right behind his teammate Luna. Oof, Trino, 3-second penalty. Track limits. Stay in the track, guys. Stay in the track. And the 3-second penalty can hurt you. Turtle closing the gap between himself and Luna. Got that down at 1.5. Mamanga right up Osman here. He's just waiting for Osman to make a mistake to overtake him. Ooh, a little bit of a push there in the back, but no damage at least for him. But we got a close up here between the 4-5 cars here. But Mamanga has built up some battery. Osman also got battery. Makes it very difficult, and DRS, and yeah. We've seen Destroyer wants to try and make a move on Mamanga. Mamanga straight onto the battery there. Osman into the pits. Sticky Licky and Snortcorp fighting again in the front. Osman DNF. What happened? I missed it. Well, we got a... Now they don't show. What's happened to Osman? Sorry guys, I missed that one for you guys. Oh fuck. And he went into the pits. And we've got Hyper Acid also, DNF. We've got a full-on safety car. What the f***ing Yo. Yo. That at least gives Chums time to catch up a little bit. Going to bundle the pack right up to one another again. What the hell happened there? Go check out Osman and Hyper's streams and let me know what happened. Got a full-on safety car. Kieran into the pits. Snortcorp pits, Sticky Nicky pits, Mamanga, Destroyer. Atom of Milk pushing right to the front. Let's have a look here. Tires, Atom of Milk running on the hards, yes. And Kieran on new medium, Snortcorp hards. Luna on softs. Sure, okay. That's brave, but good luck. So we're looking at plus minus half the pack on hards, the other half on mediums, and one guy running on the softs. Yo! Trainer at 13-second penalties. Hey! Oh, and he served, okay, he served 10, so he's taken away. Nice way of dropping down there 10 seconds. Serve it underneath the safety car. Not too bad. Stops. Everyone at one stop. Except Atom of Milk, he hasn't made a stop yet. Trina has made 2, Chums has made 2. Position changes. Biggest gain is Blue Turtle from 18th all the way up to 9th, giving him 9th positions. Unfortunately, we got Osmond that's dropped down 14, but with a DNF. So secondly, that would be Boneless that's dropped down 2 positions. Yo. Fastest lap is currently sitting with Sticky Nicky. Sticky Nicky, sit on Sticky. So if someone knows what happened to Osman and Hyper, please let me know in the comments. Currently we're running Red Bull 1-2. We've got the Saubers 15-16. Alpines 8th and 9th. RB 6th and 10th. Mercedes 3 and 11th. Scuderia, okay, 5th and DNF. Aston. Only got one Aston on the grid tonight. Sure. Okay. So we're gonna head off, most probably one more lap, and then the safety car will go in. Then we can resume racing. Sixteen more laps to go. Let's wait for the restart. Hey, nog wat moeg vanavond. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, yeah, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Let's see if Atom of Milk can make it here, make it work for himself. And off we go. Remember, you can't overtake until the start line. And we've got Kieran right on the tailpipe of Atom of Milk. Try to look, but the corner just came in a little bit too fast, I think, for Kieran. Snotkop still running right behind Kieran. So from a little bit of looking, it might look that Atom might most probably pit here by about lap between 16 and 18. And then most probably go on a set of mediums and try to catch up on the last pit. Mongo, it's just for Sticky Nicky. Sticky Nicky is not giving it up very quickly and very easily, making Mongo work for it. But DRS will only be active on the next lap. So if Mongo had DRS, he most probably could have overtaken Nicky there. But Kieran again, like a rocket ship, pulling away here. Rocket man! Mongo still on their tailpipe of Sticky Nicky there. Schumacher's probably getting a lot of understeer running into the wake of the car in front of him. Can't do very much help for his tires either. Here we go, Mongo with the move on Sticky Nicky. Side by side around that corner. Who's going to on the outside? And Mongo has overtaken Sticky Nicky on the outside. Bo, bo, bo. Well done for our championship leader. All the way up to 4th position now. See Percival and Warrior. They've just changed up. Warrior moving up slowly but surely. Nothing too much really going on except for obviously Osman in Hyper Acid, which I had no clue what happened to the two of them. I know Osman went into the pits, most probably literally and not, yeah. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so I think Osman most probably went into the pits literally. Ooh, Warrior running very, very wide there onto the gravel there. Yo, Percival taking that opportunity to get his position back on Warrior. See Tripper on Destroyer. He destroyed her, yes. Yeah, that's what she said. A destroyer on top of Sticky Nicky here. Yo, we've got this top guys running very close to one another, except for Kieran. It's almost 5 seconds in front of Atom. So he's broken away nicely away from the front pack. Yo. Like I said earlier to this evening, that Japan doesn't hand you quite a lot of overtake space or overtake opportunities. Turtle. You can smell the fumes of his teammate in front of him. Is his teammate gonna follow team orders and move out of his way, or is he going to battle him and try and keep him behind him? Turtle on the inside, his teammate is not backing down. Teammate is definitely not backing down from that. No way to fight there. Just stick behind him and let's go. So back to the front. I see Sticky Nicky is back on the tailpipes of Mamanga. Mamanga playing the bunga. But we got Mamanga also right on top of Atom of Milk. Yeah, so Atom of Milk needs to make the decision of going to pit for his new tires, or is he just going to still hang on a slight bit more to try and gain that one stop? There's Mamanga, nice and clean on the inside of Atom. Nicely done. Mamanga all the way up to 3rd position. Starts at P5. Our championship leader, can he hunt down Snotkop now? Also Sticky Nicky also just past Atom. Everyone's going to overtake him now. Destroyer also coming now for Atom. Atom going to take the pits. The Blue Turtle also right behind Trevor. What a nice race for him so far. Started P18 all the way up to P7. Can he apply some pressure to Trevor? Trying to see Turtle just falling back a slight bit now from Trevor. But we've got Percival coming up very quickly onto Luna. Destroyer here catching up to Sticky Nicky. Sticky Nicky dropping back from Mamanga. What's fascinating is Kieran running away with us at the moment with 6 seconds ahead of Snorkop in P1. A little bit of action here between Boneless and Warrior. Boneless half a second. Catching up to Warrior slowly but surely. We also Percival. Now he's going to overtake Luna now. Luna in the pits. Luna making his second stop. A big gap between Destroyer and Trev bar building up. Atom of Milk trying definitely for those medium tires to work. But even with the superior tire as well, you know, it's not very easy to get through the pack of cars. Yeah, you can be slowed down quite a bit. Because of not having so much overtaking opportunities here. Yeah, Mamanga has made up some good time here, right on top of Snorkop. But for some reason it looks like Snorkop's been circling tonight. I know he started off P1 and he's dropped down quite a few times and then came back up again and then dropped down again and then picked up again. So I wonder why. Mamanga looking on the inside but not close enough to try and make the move. Atom of Milk with another fastest lap. Mamanga is still right on top of Snorkop. What the hell? Did you guys see a glitch like I did just now? Mamanga falling a bit now from the closeness he had to Snorkop. A lot of pressure being applied to Mamanga as well. All the way to P5 with Destroyer on top of Sticky Nicky pushing in and then Sticky Nicky obviously sandwiched between Mamanga and Destroyer. Kieran, our race leader, has gone to pits. What tyre has he put on there? Looks like the white wall tyre. With 6 laps to go. I assume he didn't have a set of mediums left. So Mamanga and Snorkop battling it out here in the front. position changes. Turtle with the most positions gained, up to P6. Biggest drop down at the moment is Kieran, our race leader, that's dropped down to 10th with stops. Everyone on 1 stops. Kieran 2, Chums 2, Luna 2, Revox 2, and then Trainer with 3. Tires. So Percival and Warriors most probably going to need to pit now again. But are they going to push for the soft tires for the last bit of the race? Or what's their options going to be? Or are they going to push those medium tires all the way till the end? Penalties, we've got Percival with 3 seconds, Keycrack with 3 and Trainer with 6. Got Percival going into the pits now. See, those mediums started affecting him quite a bit. Let's check here, Boneless in that Williams. Trainer with another 3 seconds. It's always nice to have such close battles. And everyone not making so much moves because you can't make so many moves, but it's always good to see nice close racing on track. Mamanga here, right on top of Snotkop. Can he use the DRS and his ERS to his advantage down the straight to try and make a move onto Snotkop? But I think he dropped down a little bit too far behind. Moving into lap 23. Kieran BTW. By the way, I would assume that's what BTW stands for. But yeah, he's moved up now nicely to 8th after that pit. Right on top of Warrior. It's overtaken Warrior. Those fresh hards is definitely making a difference for him. I think Warrior's medium tires are falling off at the moment. We've got a few changes here. Yeah, you can say your top 4 is running about 1.5 seconds from one another. This can still be anyone's game. Anyone's game. Mamanga a lot closer this time to Snotkop. But once again, is Mamanga running the lower wing setup than what Snotkop is running. That's why he's a lot faster on the straights, but struggling through the turns. And Mamanga has made the move on the inside. Got Sticky Nicky also there. Oh, sorry guys. Sticky Nicky trying to stick his nose in there to try and push Snotkop to make an error. And we've got Destroyer right on the exhaust pipes there of Sticky Nicky there. This is quite an intense battle between the top four guys here. I think Destroyer might make a move onto Sticky Nicky if he can keep with that gap, but obviously Sticky Nicky's also got the DRS for Snotkop, and Snotkop's got DRS to Mamanga. So we got a DRS train running here at the moment between the top four. Got Munga running here. He'll be his first overlap car. Is Trainer going to move out of their way, or is he going to hold them up? Trainer is under blue flags. He needs to move out of the way of Mamanga and the rest of the guys that's following. That's definitely slowing Mamanga down a slight bit. There we go. Trainer moving out of the way of the leaders here. But he's still trying to race. Snorkov's dropped now a second behind because 10-second penalty for Trainer for ignoring blue flags. Back markers, blue flags, move out of the way. Don't try and race them. There's a reason why you are being lapped. Stikiniki on high fire here. Stikiniki's made the move. Quite a nice battle here. Mamanga now making up the lead here for 1.5. So far nicely run from him from P5 all the way to P1. Yeah, so if he keep on doing what he's doing, he can win this race and extend his lead in the Drivers' Championship. Kieran has picked up nicely. He's all the way up to P6 now. Those fresh hards definitely made a big difference for him. But 1.5 laps, I hardly doubt that he will make up to where he was previously. There we go. Here we go. Final lap. Here we go. Let's leave it on here. See how our race leader takes it. Drop down a slight bit on time. Kieran all the way up now to P5. Last straight. 3 more corners to go. One left and then a chicane. And then we've got your race winner. Mamanga is coming into the chicane. And here we go. Well done to Mamanga. Sticky Nicky Snotcorp, Destroyer. Kieran. Trefbar. Blue Turtle. Let's wait for Boneless to come through. The Warrior. A Tim of Milk. Luna. Luna's debut race here for Alpine. On to P11, Chums, Percival, for Keycracker. Well done guys, well done. Nicely done. Congratulations to Mamanga on a nice race. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight on the comms here. Yeah, catch us next week Wednesday for Tier 3 race, 8:15, and then Tier 2 and Tier 1 on Thursday evening at 8:15. So we go, race winner. Maybe we can see quickly what happened. There we go, thank you. And Kieran with the fastest lap as well. Nicely done. Thank you guys. Have a good evening further.